The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Glenn in Massachusetts. Hey, Glenn, what's going on?
You know what is good for us is Tom O'Brien providing an unbiased source of information for us investors. You don't have an agenda. It's just to cut through everything and to give us the facts. I want to thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
And now, here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. Well, 5 days a week we go, 2 hours a day we go, 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone has a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF weekend, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Create new agreements based on respect and love. Take the responsibility to make new agreements with those you love. If an agreement doesn't work, change the agreement. Create a new one. Use your imagination and explore all the possibilities. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 50, NASDAQ up 6, S&P's up 4, gold contract down 750, trading at $1,427 an ounce. Silver off 15 cents at $37.22. Platinum off $8 at $1,747 an ounce. Copper flat at $4.42 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $105.58 a barrel. Bonds down 15 ticks, trading out at 120.09. Dollar index up 57 ticks at 76.46. Euro down 97 ticks at 140.80. Yen up 46 ticks, trading out at 81.43. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do we do out here today? You get to a price point of 1319.18. What does that do? That, folks, was testing the February 23rd downdraft. Now, all the indices did this. All the indices also failed. We did, you're going to check this, you're going to love this one. It's 762 million versus the 824 million versus the 870 of yesterday versus you're dealing with 1.3 billion. So bottom line, you get over the price point, you close underneath it, it's a failure, it's a test. That's saying you're going to come right back down the other side. The first leg is in place here, meaning you get the 1344 in your S&P, you come down 94 points to your 1249, you go from 1249, you go back top side, another 63 points, and it failed right into the downdraft. That's your S&Ps. Dow Industrials, same type of setup. You'll check this one out. This one's wild. I was watching this coming into the close. So watch what the Dow did, folks. The Dow today got to a price point of 12,259. Now, at 12,221.12, bottom line, it could have launched it. Well, it got over it, right into the close, couldn't hold it. They're trying to get it over it, but bottom line didn't happen. So we closed out there at 12,222.0. The composite, NASDAQ composite. What we did with the composite, same type of setup. The composite today got to a price point of 2762.55. What was that doing? Same setup. That setup, it had got over the 2761 on the 23rd, closed underneath it. NASDAQ did 1.8 billion versus 2 billion yesterday versus 2.495. So you get the NASDAQ out here. She shot about 650 million. Now, what is really intriguing, though, that's one part, but the NASDAQ has been the weaker sister. The Dow Industrials end up being shot. You can see big numbers. You're talking about 500 million. So, bottom line, coming into next week, you can expect that you're going to be pulling back down the other side. Gold contract. Let's go take a look at gold. Actually, folks, and also that testing procedure out there, if you come over to our website at TFNN, right under breaking news, you're going to see my new book, The Art of Timing the Trade, your ultimate trading mastery system. and it is an absolute complete system, folks. Under breaking news, what you're going to see is that you're going to see a tentative dates of the cities that I'm going to be coming to. And with no obligation, you can go over there. You can reserve yourself a spot. So I suspect, if you want to go to the workshop, and what's going to happen, folks, is I'm going to come into the city. I'm going to do a 2-hour workshop. It's going to be a dynamite workshop, number one. You can check it out, the city that you are in, and you'll get a lot out of it. What I'm doing with that workshop, by the way, is this. What you're going to get out of it, you're going to get out the quality volume, the ABC structure on the way up, on the way down, and the Tiger Gottlieb. And it's going to be a nice 2 hours, really tightly bundled, so you'll really get an understanding of those concepts, and then, of course, you'll study the rest of them. We go take a look at the gold contract. What the gold contract has done out here is this. Gold contract went topside yesterday, had a nice acceleration up, too, intraday. Couldn't hold it. That's the bottom line. Did 170, let's see. Yesterday we did, second, let me see what we did. Yesterday we turned around and we did 187,000 contracts. That was taken out the 225, couldn't handle it. Comes back today, 172. You closed out at 1427.80. Now, what was interesting about that 1427.80 is this. The downdraft that was out there from March 15th, that's the top of the bar. And, you're only into it slightly, but you are into it. So we'll see what kind of action you get on Monday and Tuesday. Silver. We take a look at the silver contract. This is what we had with the silver contract out here. Silver today backs down slightly, no big deal. But what you do have up here, okay? Now, this is where this is going to get really interesting. What you have with silver is very unusual. And this is on a council charting, a candlestick charting. And this is what it is. It's called a tri-star doji. Now, a tri-star doji is really hard to get, folks. What happens first is this, is that, you get yourself a decent day, meaning, is there three of them? Yeah, I guess there's not three of them. Well, there's one on the other side, too. Yeah, this is a tri-star doji. Okay, so on the 23rd silver goes from 36.15 up to 37.44. Then what does it do? Gaps away somewhat, just small gap, does another doji. What does it do today? Gaps down somewhat, another doji. Now, if the confirmation on this is that it would have to close under the 30, the middle space there, whatever that is, that middle space, I believe, is 37.16. That have to close underneath that on Monday, if that's the case. We go over to the dollar index, and we had the dollar index out here today. You had some movement out there with the dollar index. What she does, she goes up 56 ticks, trading out at 76.45. And what that was all, this gets really wild watching the baby shake out. Because what this was all about, folks, is that first off, you had 76.40. This year, she's back inside the range again. Okay, so check out the dollar index. What the dollar index did, she got to a low of 75.50. That low on the 22nd of March, though, didn't break the November 4th low on a continuous contract. Today, it started getting some wide price spread into it. And what that was all about, that wide price spread, folks, is that news-wise, you had two separate Fed directors, you had, governors come out and turn around and say that, hey, listen, the first one was Charles Evans, who's the president of the Chicago Regional Fed. He come out and he says, this is his quote, the economy definitely continues to improve each month. Evans said it would be natural to expect that there would be some period of time between when the $600 billion is completed and the assessment of change. So that's the first one. The second one came out, and the second one, he was absolutely more hawkish, and he's been hawkish for a long time, folks. There's no doubt about that. And that, he was coming out saying, bottom line, this is the Kansas City Fed, I believe. Is it? This is Posner. And he's saying, bottom line, that, you know, the economy's going along and, you know, things are going to change. So we'll see where this whole thing does shake out. But what you do have is this. The interest rate structure, all they have to do is start going up in the interest rates. You got to remember something. Interest rates, long term, have been going down since 1981. That's the bottom line. You know, they got to zero. So when they start moving the other way, doesn't mean that they all go back to 1981. But what you do have is that is a huge change. That huge change, okay, will change market structure, and it will do it very, very quickly. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Let's go over to the world of General Electric. GE out here today, trading at 1975, flat market, down 3 pennies. There's a frontline story, folks, front page story in the New York Times. And if you get the Times, you got to read the story. I mean, it's an amazing story. And what the story is about, there's a couple things you can get out of it. But the first part is that, bottom line, GE paid 0 taxes. 0, 0, 0. Flat out, okay? And, of course, they're going to make the argument that they turn around and they employ so many people. That's garbage. What I get out of this more than anything, though, is this. So they have a tax department. The tax department has 975 employees. And, of course, they're there just not to pay taxes, right? Now, all of that, there's nothing wrong with basically paying the least amount of taxes that you can pay. No two ways about that, right? What is wrong inside that article, though, is this, is that, you know, we talk about many times we have the best government money can buy. What has happened with soft money, what has happened with lobbyists, what has happened with politicians is that it's out-and-out bribery. It's legal bribery. That's the bottom line. Well, they go through one scenario in there, and this scenario is just absolutely incredible. And what it is this. There was a tax break that was expiring, and this tax break was saving GE hundreds of millions of dollars. Bottom line is that at that particular point, Charlie Rangel was in charge of the tax committee, and Charlie Rangel was going to vote for the end of the tax break. He has a meeting with Mr. Samuels, and Mr. Samuels is the head of GE's tax department. So check it out. He has a meeting with him. By the end of the meeting, Rangel comes out and decides that, okay, no, you know, I'm going to let the tax break, you know, go through. So GE wins, right? A month later, GE donates $30 million, okay, to one of the foundations. It was actually St. Nicholas Park in Harlem. Bribery, big time. We're going to be right back.
Hi, folks. Steve Rhodes here with Tiger Metal Exchange. Tom and I really want to tell you how much we appreciate that you entered our gold bar giveaway contest. Pictured off here to the left are samples of the 24-karat 1-gram gold bars worth $75 that we'll be drawing winners for on April 1st. You still have time to let your friends and family know. Just have them go to the Tiger Metal Exchange website and order a free kit, and they'll automatically be entered. By now, or shortly or soon, you'll receive the actual kit that we send to you. Included in the kit are the tools that you need to value your jewelry. That includes a eye loop and a scale. Now, the eye loop will help you to identify the carat marking on your jewelry. If it's a chain or bracelet, usually it's near the clasp. If you can't identify what carat marking it is, assume that it's 14 karat, as most jewelry is. Now, with the scale, it's got a clip on the end, and all you have to do is just clip the scale to your jewelry, and then between your fingertips, hold this here, and the scale here will measure both in grams and in ounces. And an easy way to really identify how much your broken and unwanted jewelry is just simply put everything in a plastic bag like this, and just attach the scale to the plastic bag and weigh it. In this case here, these items weigh approximately 50 grams. You can go to the front page of the Tiger Metal Exchange website. We've got a jewelry payout calculator, and you can see if you enter 50 grams, you'll see that at 14 karat gold, you'll see that your items are worth over $1,000. And our experience is that most folks have over $1,000 worth of jewelry. Now, an additional thing that we've done, and this is just for you, through April 15th, is we're going to increase our payouts from 80 to 82%. So on $1,000, it's an extra $20 in your pocket. So don't wait. Go find those things that are sitting around your house and see what they're worth. Once you identify what your items are worth, we then use that information to insure your packages. So we send you a shipping label, your label comes to us, and then we use our video appraisal system to find out exactly what your items are worth. So you will see everything being done as if you were in our office. So your items are insured, you get to see the video appraisal system work, and it's very simple. So if you have any additional questions, please give me a call at 866-618-8888, or send me an email at steve@tfnn.com. Again, Tom and I really appreciate the fact that you entered the contest, and hopefully we're going to pull out your name on April 1st. Take care. Bye-bye now.